I would like to thank and give them credit that they've thought through this situation before they made the trade. So I would imagine that if that situation does arise, they'll be trading back. Because it was already reported, I guess it hadn't been made official, but just a couple days after the trade, somebody with the blue check, who knows if that means anything, said that the Panthers were picking up the fifth-year option, which means they're locked in for 2 years, really, and that fifth year isn't exactly cheap. So I definitely think Sam Darnold is going to be successful as a Carolina Panther. I mean, you guys have heard me probably talk enough if you've seen me at all. Like the New York Jets franchise did him worse than I think any quarterback's been done for a minimum of 20 years. I think you got to go back at least to the Lions and some of their – it's all been a bad era for the Lions, but some of their lowest points, like I think there's an argument there. But Sam Darnold, I hope he gets a chance. I just hope he gets a chance in Carolina.
Drafting a quarterback would probably be the worst option out of all of them. Because listen, if Justin Fields or Trey Lance are on the board, there are going to be people begging to move up to number 8 to draft one of those guys because there's a ton of quarterback-hungry teams out there, and they're going to want to trade up with you, which means you could get valuable picks later in the draft that might turn out to be decent starters in the future. Or you could draft guys like Patrick Surtain, the cornerback out of Alabama. There's plenty of offensive line talent in this draft. You know, Rashawn Slater might still be on the board. Guys like that. There's tons of options. Oh, and by the way, you could also get a lethal weapon. Devontae Smith will probably still be on the board at 8, or Jalen Waddle. One of those guys are going to be there. That would help Sam Darnold out a lot. There's a lot of options that you can pick. You could get a game changer on defense. You could get someone to help the offensive line, which helps Sam Darnold. Or you could get a great wide receiver, which helps Sam Darnold. All of that, I don't think you go and draft a quarterback to just have 2 of them.